Hi, my name is Professor Jake Lawson. Welcome to this journey through augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, in marketing. Today, we are going to study the chapter titled Understanding Consumer Interactions in AR VR. In this chapter, we'll explore how immersive AR VR experiences influence consumer behavior, decision-making, and emotional engagement. We'll also discuss how metrics, personalization, haptics, and psychological effects impact consumer interaction and the importance of building trust and loyalty in virtual spaces. Analyzing consumer behavior in virtual environments. Consumer behavior in AR/VR differs significantly from traditional or even digital channels. In virtual spaces, immersion and freedom of movement allow consumers to act more instinctively. Virtual environments remove many real-world distractions, increasing focus and engagement. Consumers interact with virtual objects more intuitively, which changes how they form opinions. Marketers must analyze these unique patterns to design more effective experiences. Impact of AR/VR on decision-making. Immersive experiences deeply affect how consumers make choices. When users can see, feel, and explore products, they gain confidence and reduce hesitation. AR/VR shifts the purchase journey from persuasion to exploration. Enhanced visualization also helps in understanding complex products or features. This leads to faster, more informed, and more emotionally driven decisions. Virtual shopping and consumer preferences. Virtual shopping provides unmatched comfort and convenience. Consumers can now shop from home, but with the realism of being in a store. These personalized, interactive environments increase engagement and make shopping enjoyable. It blurs the line between e-commerce and brick-and-mortar stores. This shift is changing consumer expectations permanently. AR/VR engagement metrics. To evaluate success, marketers rely on two key metrics: engagement rate, how long users interact with AR/VR content, interaction frequency, how often they engage with different elements. These help assess how sticky and meaningful the experience is. High engagement suggests emotional or functional relevance. These insights guide optimization and content design. Role of haptic feedback in interaction. Haptic feedback makes digital touch possible. Adding physical sensation to virtual experiences increases realism and immersion. When users can feel objects, their attention and memory improve. This boosts interaction quality and can even influence decision-making. It's especially effective in sectors like fashion, automotive, and gaming. Barriers to AR/VR adoption. Despite its promise, AR/VR faces major barriers. High cost. Devices are expensive and not mainstream yet. Complex setups. Tech is still seen as intimidating for many consumers. This limits accessibility and adoption across wider demographics. Overcoming these barriers will require better UX, education, and affordability. Brands need to simplify the experience to encourage more users. Psychological effects of virtual environments. AR/VR environments trigger strong emotional and cognitive responses. The sense of being there, presence, affects how consumers react. AR/VR also provides escapism, letting users step out of reality. This can impact how they perceive products and make choices. Marketers must be responsible with these effects to avoid manipulation. Personalized AR/VR content. Personalization is key to AR/VR effectiveness. Tailored experiences feel more relevant and build emotional resonance. Whether it's a customized virtual showroom or product recommendation, it matters. Consumers are more likely to interact with content made just for them. Personalization increases engagement, retention, and purchase likelihood. AR/VR's impact on consumer loyalty. Immersive experiences drive emotional connections, which are the foundation of loyalty. When customers feel something, They remember the brand better. AR/VR boosts brand recall and trust by delivering high-value interactions. Loyalty grows when consumers feel seen, understood, and impressed. AR/VR turns first-time users into brand advocates. Consumer trust in AR/VR platforms. Building trust in AR/VR requires transparency, clearly explain what data is collected and why security, ensure data privacy and safety within virtual environments. Trust is essential for adoption and repeated use. Consumers will not return to platforms they find risky or invasive. Privacy and safety must be part of the user journey. Multisensory AR/VR experiences. AR/VR can activate multiple senses: sight and sound, 3D visuals, and spatial audio boost realism touch, haptics, adds physical depth to digital interaction. These multisensory layers deepen engagement. The more senses involved, the more memorable the experience becomes. This leads to better brand recall and decision-making. Social interactions in virtual environments. AR/VR isn't just one-on-one, it's social too. Users can engage with friends or other customers inside virtual stores or events. This builds community and peer influence, both strong drivers of behavior. Social validation in AR/VR can mirror real-world trends like word of mouth. Brands that encourage virtual community building gain stronger followings. AR/VR as a consumer education tool. AR/VR excels at interactive learning. It helps users understand product features and uses through exploration. Instead of reading or watching, they can experience the product. This is powerful in industries like electronics, healthcare, or real estate. It boosts product understanding and reduces returns. AR/VR and emotional engagement. AR/VR creates immersive emotional moments: joy, awe, excitement. These emotions drive action and influence purchases. A consumer emotionally invested in a VR brand experience is more likely to buy. Brands must design not just for function, but also for feeling. This is what turns users into loyal fans. Brand presence in virtual reality. VR lets brands build entire branded worlds. It's not just about logos, but full branded experiences. Consistency across physical and virtual channels is crucial. Strong brand presence in VR increases recall and deepens identity. It's branding for the next generation. Consumer perception of AR/VR. Consumers view AR/VR as innovative, something futuristic and exciting. High value. It adds uniqueness and confidence to the purchase. This perception helps brands position themselves as leaders. Innovative appeal attracts early adopters and trend followers. It boosts both brand image and perceived product quality. Concluding thoughts on AR/VR in marketing. To summarize, AR/VR creates deep, engaging consumer experiences. It reshapes how people shop, learn, and connect. Emotional engagement, personalization, and education drive results. Trust, accessibility, and ethical use are essential for sustainable adoption. As marketers, we must be ready to design meaningful, human-centered virtual experiences.